Welcome, everybody. I am Marisa Maggio-Harelson. I'm here with my beautiful guest, Joanne Shearer Parkin of Arizona as well. Both of us are in Arizona. We're sending so much love and warmth to everybody else that's cold. But we've got something hot for you today, and that is really a beautiful overview of a company at the forefront pioneering nutrigenomics and an opportunity as well that may or may not be for you, but I'm going to just share with you. This has been such a gift of community and culture and connection and personal growth and systems and just really a mission to help people elevate their health and their financial health as well. So thank you for being on. If you're a guest, we appreciate your time this morning. I want to share before I talk about Joanne, who also I will edify her. She's an incredible master dietitian and nutritionist and author. I want to share just a few things about my story. So I've been with LifeVantage for almost 14 years. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Feels sometimes like 14 days. It's feeling like it's starting all over again. And I should mute. I should have made me a co-host, but let me mute everybody here. There we go. All right. So I got it. Okay. Anyway, so I've been with this company. I learned about it through a yoga student. Her name is Carrie Williams, and I had overheard a conversation. So formerly, prior to being a yoga instructor and meditation and breathwork facilitator and now sound healer, I loved health and wellness, and I worked in television news as a journalist for almost 20 years. But when I had my children at age 38 and 41, I wanted to be home with them. So I was reinventing myself, doing little jobs here and there from home in my profession, but all part-time, and consulting. And, it was really scary to go from two full-time incomes to one. It really did change the way we lived our life. And I wasn't sure when the next paycheck was coming because I was just working from home. I wanted to be with my children. We were making things work, but it wasn't always great. Things were tight. And so when I overheard the conversation about this medical breakthrough product that you are going to learn about, Protandim and our F2 activator, I was blown away. And I literally just saw the science. I jumped in, I saw the opportunity, and I fell in love with the industry of network marketing, which I knew nothing about. But I found out that it is the business of the 21st century. And it is a beautiful way that you can share product and share it with those you love and care about, and then those you will meet, love, and care about, and create a ripple effect. And that's exactly what has happened. It's been absolutely life-changing. I can't wait to share a little bit more, but I want to get right into our presentation. So LifeVantage, we are a publicly traded company. We're on the NASDAQ, and we have products that we call activators. We're an activation wellness company, very different from a vitamin or supplement company. We take products to make our own antioxidants, enzymes, peptides, and things you need for better health. And a little bit about our company, and then we'll talk about the juicy science. We are debt-free. We've rang the closing bell on Wall Street a couple of times. We've been written up in Forbes and Newsweek magazine. Being publicly traded is a big deal because we're not a privately held company. You know what our financials are. You know what's happening, and we spend millions and millions on research and development every single year. Entrepreneur magazine featured us as the stock to buy. And Aaron Brockovich served on our board of directors for 5 years. So that's a little bit about our business or about our company. And we were traditional. So why are you hearing about this little yellow pill and the other nutrigenomic products? Why are you hearing about it here on a Zoom or in a living room? Well, we were in the traditional store shelves and it just didn't work. We have studies to prove what our products do, PubMed.gov, Harvard, have you heard of Harvard? So we have clinical peer-reviewed studies that validate what our products do. We have a very lean compensation plan, and we are really like a micro franchise. Think of McDonald's. What do you think McDonald's sells? Well, everybody's going to say hamburgers, but it's not. McDonald's sells real estate. They're a $42 billion company, and they sell real estate because they sell the franchises, and the franchisees lease that land back. It's a brilliant business model. What if you knew of something that was like a little micro franchise, that you didn't have overhead, you didn't have a store, you didn't have real estate, you just had something that you could put in your back pocket and do from anywhere in the world if you fall in love with these products and a few basic business principles. So we have products that help your body repair itself like it did when you were little. I can't wait to get started on the science, because that's what really brought me in. So Protandim, and I'm going to turn it over to Joanne.
Yes.
Just know this: it is the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. So Joanne
Yes.
Shearer Parkin, as I
Yes.
mentioned, is I just love her so much. She is the healthiest person I know in her 70s, and she is full of life. She and her husband travel the world. They play pickleball daily. She lives an active, activated life. And she was the lead dietitian at Avera Heart Hospital in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, introduced by a cardiologist to LifeVantage. And she's a dietitian, nutritionist, author, diabetes educator. So you're in good hands here when you want to learn about our products. Thank you, Joanne, for taking over.
Well, thank you for inviting me on, Marisa, and thank you for that warm introduction too. And when the cardiologist introduced me to Protandim NRF2, I didn't know about the business model at all, or I wasn't excited about it, I should say. I just knew that Protandim NRF2 was a breakthrough in a new. Go back to the other slide, Marisa. Go back to yes. That Protandim was a breakthrough product, like the first product on the market in this brand new category of drugs and supplements called NRF2 activation. And so I'm potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. And so I didn't get excited about the business model. I got excited about the product. But, I was recently widowed. Just my husband of 32 years had passed away the year before. And I thought that I would be, at age 61, I would be working into my 70s in my windowless office because it takes a lot of money to retire these days. But thankfully, and thanks to LifeVantage, little did I know in the beginning that within less than 2 years, I would be able to walk out of that windowless office, into this beautiful life of freedom that I never thought was possible. And in 2013, then I married my husband now, Jim Parkin. He's my business manager. He tells people he keeps me out of jail. He files the taxes, so he does way more than that. So that has been kind of a little bit about my journey. And now we're kind of living the dream, like Marisa's saying. We are living the dream lifestyle here now in Arizona. So what makes Protandim so special? Well, Protandim actually targets the root cause of why we age and we get all of these diseases of aging, and that's called oxidative stress free radical damage. And so Dr. Joe McCord published the first study on Protandim back in 2005, validating this. And then, of course, all the scientists and people know about oxidative stress go, oh, that can't be possible, lowering oxidative stress in 30 days. So ABC Primetime picked up the study and sent John Kionis, the reporter, into Dr. McCord's lab, and his results were even better than the study. So I don't know, Marisa, do you want to play that little 3-minute clip, or what do you think?
Sure. Well, I don't think I have it queued up to do that. If you haven't watched the ABC Primetime, just get back to the person that invited you, and and they can show you that. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
what happens to his blood work.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so what happened to John Kionis's blood work is that his oxidative stress, his cellular damage, the measurement of his cellular damage going on in his body was lowered by 45% in just 2 weeks, even better than the study. The study showed an average of 40% in 30 days. And so what is really unique about Protandim? What is the power behind this little yellow pill? What is it? And like Marisa said, we do not have our activator line, these are not traditional supplements. These are nutrigenomics where we use the power of nutrients and combining herbals and plant compounds to affect gene expression. That's nutrigenomics. That's activation. So Protandim is a combination of these 5 common herbals that have been around for centuries, combined in a very specific ratio. And it's this combination that activates our bodies to make antioxidants. Our cellular antioxidants, 1 million times more potent than what we get in like a vitamin C tablet, or even in our colorful fruits and vegetables, which we still want you to eat all those, okay? We want you to eat all those. But Protandim is powerful. And I think of all those 30 research studies that are out there on Protandim, the one that I think is probably the one that really validates the power of Protandim is a study that was funded by NIH, conducted by the National Institute on Aging, showing that Protandim is the only dietary supplement studied by NIH for years, the only dietary supplement proven to extend lifespan in male mice. Oh, there it is.
Yes, but let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Yeah. So here's just an example of some of the institutes, prestigious institutes, research institutes that have studied Protandim. Very impressive. Next slide. Okay, so now here's the graph that shows the synergy, the power of Protandim, because people will say, I can go to the health food store, I can get ashwagandha, and I can get green tea, and why should I take Protandim? It is the power of the formula formulated in specific ratios, and it is this formula that has been patented. I think we have 7 or 8 patents on it just in the US. This formula that increases the antioxidant production 1,800%, an 18-fold increase versus if you just go down to the health food store and take turmeric. Okay, this is a powerful little yellow pill, and I've been taking it for 15 years, and so it's been working for me. Next slide.
Yes, it has.
Hey, so we take Protandim. Why? We take Protandim to make antioxidants. We take it to make it. Now, LifeVantage over the years has brought a number of products to the marketplace. And about 3-4 years ago, we launched liquid collagen. Yes, yeah, absolutely phenomenal product. So most collagen supplements out there are just that. They're a supplement. They're just supplementing your body with collagen. And powdered bovine doesn't get absorbed very well. However, this is extremely unique because it's not just a supplement. It activates your own collagen production, turning on the specific genes to make collagen. At the same time, it turns off the gene that degrades your collagen, because as we're sitting here, our collagen is being degraded. So this is a powerful little formula, this liquid gold for your health. Mm-hmm. Next slide. And when you combine this when you combine the two together, then you get 100%. Yeah, 100% increase in your production of your cellular collagen in just 8 weeks. This is powerful. So what are you doing when you're taking these together? You're taking them to make your own collagen, right? We have a great study on it showing that it also reduces, of course, it reduces oxidative stress, but it also increases those powerful antioxidant enzymes. So you're getting a double powerhouse there with that, with this healthy glow combination. And we just have like hundreds and hundreds of before and afters about how these products, the two work together. And what I love about it is that I had some neck and shoulder pain, and I was going to the chiropractor, and oh my goodness, investing a lot of time and money. So I'm very active, play a lot of pickleball. But boy, when I added this to my Protandim, no more of that. Okay, so next slide. So we take collagen. Why? To make our own collagen, our own cellular production. Now, our most recent activator product that just launched here back in October well, I think it was October, recently, was P84. This is a gut microbiome product, because if you don't know about your gut microbiome, you might want to go to study a little bit about it. The gut microbiome is 70 trillion genes and DNA that resides within your gut. It's like the organ you didn't know you had. Your microbiome is the control center of your health and wellness. Everything from your improving your brain function to helping with weight management. 80% of your 70-80% of your immunity is in your gut. So this P84, this is like superfood for your gut. Okay.
And Joanne, I for whatever reason that slide with the 10 products is not in this one. I thought it was. I must have called up the wrong one.
Okay, so that's well, that's these we have what's great about there, what does 84 stand for? It's 84 ingredients, everybody. I gotta get my little powder, my little packets out. 84 ingredients that work synergistically to improve the health of your gut. And I can tell you, I've suffered, anybody out there suffered with gut problems, gut issues? That's me, my whole life. But I can tell you in 2 months, this has just been like a miracle for me, for my gut and my gut health and improving my gut functions. I just feel so good on this. Next slide. Oh, wait a minute. I got to back up, Marisa. Okay. All right. Again, Protandim is really your foundation, right? For your, slowing down aging, for health and wellness, and protecting your cells, So when you put, when you put these two together, then what you have is a defense with the Protandim, offense, right? With the P84, Phytopower 1 and 2. Okay, now we can move on. Okay, and of course, I can't forget another activator, which is Axio. Now, the energy drinks out there hype you up with what? Energy is what? From caffeine and from sugar. Well, we have a different approach with Axio. It's a nootropic brain drink. You take it to make brain messengers in addressing fatigue at the level of the brain, improving your mental clarity, and helps even with positive mood. So just try it. You'll never want to stop it, because you're going to feel so good when you take Axio. And we have had such great results with children who are struggling in school with learning problems. And this is a slide showing what happened to this child. And you can see by the handwriting, right? Before Protandim and Axio and after. Isn't that a phenomenal? Just think what a blessing that is for this child. Next slide. Okay, so we take Axio, what? To make our improve and trigger and get more of those brain messengers, those good feel-good chemicals in our brain. Now, our company has a whole line of products, and I just love them all, especially our skincare. I love the skincare. Don't you love the skincare?
I love it.
Nothing like it. Oh my goodness. And so with this, I think I'm going to turn it over to you now, Marisa, to take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Joanne. So, if 90% of LifeVantage is customers, so we love our customers, but yet there are so many of us that are loving it so much that we wanted to do the business and share it and create this ripple effect. And so we are a global company. We're in over 25 countries now, and we're getting ready to open up, I believe, in Portugal, which is going to be very exciting. So you can evolve and earn by sharing products. You can earn up to 30 to 40% commission on sharing products and be a customer gatherer. Maybe that's just what you'd like to do. But we have such a lean and beautiful comp plan. It is a very gracious and generous comp plan that our company spent millions of dollars for the research of this comp plan. And out of 100 of the top network marketing companies, 35 of them, including us, have this comp plan. So it's very, very generous, and it makes so much sense for, let's say somebody doesn't want to build a team, but they want to share it with people. They can earn up to 30% commission when you become a diamond seller. We can talk more about that. You can get back to that person. I'm just going to give you highlights of our comp plan. But then perhaps maybe those customers or somebody sees the opportunity right away, which is what I did and what Joanne did. And we ended up building and growing a team. And I had no idea, you guys, that I was a leader. I'd been told what to do all my entire life, and I did it. But I knew that that didn't sit really well with me, and I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do and design a life that I wanted to design. And it took some time, but time is happening with or without an opportunity. Or you can lead a movement, and that's where, you know, this is life-changing income, because it works for you while you sleep. You do the work once, you get customers, and they stay on the products over and over and over. And you're connecting and you're building a network of customers and consultants. So you get customer sales profits, you get personal sales bonuses and sharing bonuses, especially your first 90 days. We help people get to our foundation rank of that in their first 90 days. And then this may not make a lot of sense to you, because I had no experience in network marketing when I started, but we build wide and deep. You can earn up to 9 levels of commissions. That means people that you're bringing in, and then they bring in their people, and so on and so forth. You can get paid deep on that. And those are called level commissions. As you grow and as you become a leader, you start getting paid on what's called a leadership matching bonus, where the company actually pays you 10% of the first line, the people that you've brought in, of what they're getting paid. And it's not coming out of their pocket, it's coming out of the company's pocket. So it's really awesome. And then as you become an executive leader, you take part in global revenue sharing. Can you imagine getting paid 1 penny for every bottle of Coca-Cola that's sold throughout the world? I don't drink Coke, but I'm just giving you an analogy here. This is leadership pool. They divide it among the executive leaders, and it's just beautiful. So this is our income disclosure statement. We are publicly traded, so we are audited every 90 days. These numbers are accurate. The far right is the average monthly commission of what different levels of what you can become in LifeVantage. And so Senior Consultant 1 is our first level it's actually our foundation level, because usually that person has a consultant with them that is wanting to build this. And it's really fun when you can partner with your friends and family. I have my sister here on the Zoom. We get to do this life together. It's beautiful. As you grow, you can go into the managing consultant levels 1, 2, and 3. And that's really life-changing income. And I say I got there within 2 to 3 years. Hit the executive level in 5.5 years of being with this company, and a year later, the second level of executive leadership. And it's just been, it's given our family choices. I have 2 children. They're now we're empty nesters. One's in New York and one's in LA. Can you believe it? But I can go see them. And my husband was able to retire 5 years early because of knowing what I was bringing in monthly, made a decision for him to be able to leave his work. So A, you can become a customer. B, you can become a customer and share, and that's called consultant. And you can get in anywhere from $250, $225 to $1,000. I'll show you. These are one-time purchases. This is our Healthy Edge pack. I think it's a great way for people to get started in LifeVantage. Then add collagen and Axio, and you got the perfect system right there. Okay, you can always add to these packs. But the Healthy Edge, I think, is great because it's going to get that microbiome working. Your body's going to start absorbing nutrition better, and you're going to be really receptive to all the things that you're starting to put in your body. And I'll tell you, this has been a game-changing product for me. The True Science, of course, our #1 seller is the collagen and the Protandem. That's $225. These are one-time purchases that include your $50 start fee or consultant fee. And you're ready to start sharing. And then whatever you want to order monthly is what you can order monthly. There's no criteria as to what you need to order. I personally think this is the best pack you can come in. You're getting almost all of our products. You're getting to experience them. It's a very heavily discounted rate. You'll never get that rate purchasing it as a customer or a retail customer. So you get our skincare. I love our skincare, and all three of the protandem cellular activators. So we can go into all of that later. You can get back to that person that invited you, and it includes our natural plant-based mind body GLP-1 system as well. So and you get 2 free tickets to our next convention, which is Momentum Academy in Las Vegas in April. Get back to the person that brought you here, because I have never missed an event in 14 years of being with this company. I will never miss an event. These aren't rah-rahs. These are, they're deep trainings. There's connection. You build your business this way. And your team comes, and it's just really, it's magical. It almost feels like a family reunion. And the person that you become is just so beautiful. This is a beautiful business of personal growth and development. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for being on today. If you follow your heart, I love this quote by Aaron Brockovich. If you follow your heart, you listen to your gut, and you extend your hand to help another, not for any agenda, but for the sake of humanity, you are going to find the truth. So I want to thank you again so much for being on today. It's been an honor having you here. And please, as I mentioned, get back to the person that invited you and let them know where you are. Like, hey, yes, I'd love to get started on these products right now. Or, oh my gosh, yes, I want to get started on these products right now. And I'm going to start sharing with everybody I know, love, and care about right now. Because don't we need healthier people?
Yes.
Don't we need more vitality in this world? Don't we need people who are not struggling financially? You can own your own life. It's possible. It's a different business model, but it is also the business of the 21st century. So I'm very excited for you to learn and grow, and welcome to LifeVantage.